Remember guys to like, share, comment and follow. So guys, the Electoral Court on Monday dismissed the appeal by the MDC's 87 parliamentary candidates against their disqualification by the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission ZEC. In a statement, the party said it is now only left with 24 candidates contesting in constituencies besides proportional representation. The statement reads, the Electoral Court passes judgment on MDC 87. Yesterday, the Electoral Court dismissed the appeal by the MDC 87 parliamentary candidates against their disqualification by ZEC. As has become the norm with MDC cases, this case was dismissed on technicalities. The court completely avoided looking into the merits of this case. It is a matter of record that on the night of the nomination court, the 87 candidates fulfilled all the constitutional requirements and were successfully vetted as candidates. However, payment for their nomination fees could not be made as the Election Commission made it impossible for the MDC to pay, citing bank challenges. Although the Commission had advised the MDC that it would accept payment by cash and via swipe, they did not avail the swiping machine to the MDC officials. ZEC then refused the suggestion by the said officials that they make bulk payment for their candidates using bank transfer. On the 22nd of June, ZEC issued a statement extending the deadline of payment to 17:30 on that day. However, for reasons best known to them, ZEC still refused to accept payments from the MDC. There is no doubt that this was an act of vindictiveness, partiality and partisanship on the part of the election management body. It constitutes gross violations of political rights as enshrined in the Section 67 of the Constitution. The elections slated for the 23rd of August are now but a complete farce and are characterized by mass exclusion of other contestants. Further, they are being held under a delimitation report that is completely legal and was condemned by Parliament. The MDC is now only left with 24 candidates contesting in constituencies besides proportional representation. Our participation in this election is clearly under serious protest. The ZEC and government have constricted democratic space in Zimbabwe. Despite all these deliberate setbacks, the MDC will continue with its struggle for true democracy and inclusivity. We therefore call upon our members and supporters to remain calm, peaceful and resolute in the face of this setback. Our commitment to a free, fair and inclusive Zimbabwe endures, and we persist in advocating for the democratic values that form the bedrock of our nation. So guys, that's the latest here. 24 constituencies. Come on, 24 MPs, candidates for MDC. I mean, this is the end of MDC, man. This is the end of MDC. It's so hard to say it, but this is the end of it. And so it will be highly unlikely that they will even get one seat out of those 24 candidates who are contesting at this election in August 23. And so since its formation in 1999, this is the worst of the worstest election period for MDC. And so the big plan here is to rebuild the party for my elections that go 2028. They need to restructure how they do things. They need to restructure the whole party, and from the leadership and to the structures, everything needs to be redone so that power party democracy. And remember, the party is named Movement for Democratic Change. They need to show democracy. MDC because you can't just be calling yourself MDC kana musina democracy yacho, but just when you make a meme. And so they need to take this party back to the people, back to the grassroots level of politics. Guys, weekly news roundup on Prince Melinda TV. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, comment and follow. Bless up.